Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the UCLA Bruins, taking on last season's national champions, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with the Wolverines will kick this away to get us going here. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So UCLA's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there are secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the Bruins will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Wolverines offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. We'll see this quarterback, Kirk, who's very much a contender for the Heisman Trophy. He told us he's trying to ignore that talk, but the numbers he's putting up as we head toward the home stretch make him impossible to ignore.
Yeah, and I think he's done a really good job of kind of putting this on the back burner, the individual accolades. He's focused on winning games, and I think it has a big part of why he's been able to enjoy such a great year.
He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass rush gets home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, when you come up with sacks like this.
Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect tight competitive battle today. Well,
that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
They'll kick it away here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 39. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. He dumps it off to the tight end.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Running back grabs it on a screen. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. The Bruins will line up on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Looking to set up a screen pass here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that completion. Here's the snap. What a now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. QB to the tight end for a completion. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Running back has it on the screen now. He's in the clear. It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Off the play fake on first down. There's contact on the throw. Catch made in space. Look out. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. The offense threatening close to the goal line with a new set of downs. He decides to keep it here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On the run, he'll let it go. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up or take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. And they'll move to 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. The Wolverines churn out another first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Breaks into the clear. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
He lets it go on the move. He makes the grab. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
That's just what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or with a quarterback that can that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here.
Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quick throw to the left. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. We've got a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. Important second down play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That run moves the ball across the 40. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
To throw, it's Iamaleava. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll give it to the back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Oh, what a grab! They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Graham down the middle. It's Marshall. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it second and medium. A play action looking to throw. Caught quickly. And he's brought down, but they leap backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. We're 2 for 2 on third down this drive. It's third down and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. On the move, but can't find the receiver. He's brought down. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pocket breaking down. They got him again. He's like a statue back there. So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On the move now. Extending the play now. He gets the first and more. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, this is the risk of playing man-to-man coverage for the defense. You got to spy the quarterback to prevent him from picking up big yards like this. Good decision by the quarterback, and a good job of using those legs.
Breaks free. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looking to set up a screen pass here.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Bennett. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Wolverines come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Second down after the incompletion. Looking to chuck it again. It's a quick grab. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. The Wolverines are going to cash in here in the red zone. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4.
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Now here he goes. Into the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And the point after is good. BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking for a gap. It's Thomas. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Amaliava. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. To 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Completion, that's about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's 4th down. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Makes the catch. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And a completion makes it 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain. Just time enough for one more play in the half. First down. We're going to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Deep throw across his body to the left. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor. These quarterbacks have been wheeling and dealing. A little bit of everything through two quarters. Exactly what we expected all week, if not even exceeding those lofty expectations. Feels like the defense that can at least contain one of these dual threats is going to be celebrating a hard-fought victory, although easier said than done. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Bruins will kick it off to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
It's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game. Being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! Touchdown, Michigan, to put them on top now.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Scanning the field. It's Iamaleava. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. Off-play action. He's looking to throw. Looking deep down the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the return is brought down by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Deep shot caught inside the 25. He'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great game on the play. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. And the Wolverines are going to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And we're headed out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Slides the quick throw. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. For you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. It's a quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Quick throw over the middle. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Bruins. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. Oh, no, trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less. What an opportunity here for quick points. First and goal from the 3. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Bears. This offense really clicking. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On first and 10, looking to throw. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Catch made on the left side. He's in the clear. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Need too much on that throw. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Handoff to the back. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. The pass rush closing in. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Quick throw misses his mark.
But it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Michigan. That's another passing strike for this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Breaking free at the 35. Excellent catch and run by the sophomore.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. The quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Receiver makes the catch. That's good for 1st down yardage now at the 26.
Gain of 17 on the play. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
And And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Running back has it on the screen now. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Second down play coming up. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. So the offense getting set. This is not what you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. He makes the grab. Touchdown, UCLA. That's how you finish a play. And they get set now to try the PAT.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Morgan. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Back in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. A deep shot to the left side. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. What a catch, a big gainer. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, this is a great job by the offense here of spreading out the defense, creating those vertical seams. But you could almost feel the quarterback once he got this defense spread out. He had his eyes on one guy, his receiver, the receiver that can fly. Nice throw and another big gain.
He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. The runner takes off to his right. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. A new set of downs after that completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm with the football. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down after a short gain there. Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. The Bruins pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. Can he get there on the ground? They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a 1st down at the 21. The Bruins have 1st and 10 here. Back to pass. It's Iamaliava. Makes a nice move there. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. On this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they need 9 yards. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for it.
Finds his man, has the 1st down. Touchdown, Bruins. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw now on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down. And the clock has play.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
Gain on the first play, moves it to the 43. It'll be 1st down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a short completion to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Looking to throw it again. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, the defense had an opportunity here to really kind of seal this game, and instead they allow the quarterback scramble to pick up some big yards and get a 1st down and get out of bounds.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Grab down the middle. It's Bennett. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Hawk, can he get in? Touchdown, Michigan. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Great job here by this quarterback on this read. I thought he might try to get the ball to the receivers. Instead, he sees the matchup that he wants, finds that big tight end, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now for that 20-yard line. The shotgun handoff here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. To the air, it's Ian Maliava. Caught over the middle, it's Marshall. Enough for a first down at the 37. And the Bruins come to the line to run the hurry out. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a touchdown here to pull them within 1 with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for 2 to try to take the lead.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot the ball at the 41. Excellent starting field position. And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. In the remaining time, can they get into field goal range? Or do they get more aggressive and push the ball downfield, take it out of the kicker's hands? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here.
The pass rush gets home.
And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Michigan.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Their last chance here. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the 3rd overtime just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that 3rd series of these overtimes. I love this. Let's see who's going to win it.
The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's going to pull it down, and he's in the clear. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Launching one to the end zone. Trying for a pick 6 to win the game. That'll do it. Game over. The defense makes a decisive play to win it in overtime.
And the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So here we go. This defense needing to come up with something special here. Make a play and keep hope alive in this game. And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. To the air. It's Iamaliava. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, UCLA. So what an entertaining battle here today. But in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much. And you make some mistakes that you don't normally do. And I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.